G'day everybody. We're just leaving the gym here and we're going home. We'll take the downtown route to see what's going on. What's been going on lately is starting to finally get a little better weather-wise. Been having nothing but snow after snow after snow. That's fine if you like snow, but it gets a little irritating after a while. I'm ready for spring. Another month or two yet, of course. So Team Canada beat the United States in overtime 3-2 to win the Four Nations face-off international hockey. Now, truth be told, the States could have just as easily won that. And to maybe a lesser part, Sweden and Finland. Anyone could have won the tournament. Depends on what kind of a day you had when you were playing each other. But it's good hockey. It was fun hockey to watch, that's for sure. As far as Canada booing the United States when they were playing, you got to understand that is not Canada booing the United States. That is Canada booing a blowhard president that says anything. Now, if you believe everything he says, you're an idiot. Okay? But as far as being a bully and a pompous blowhard that says we ought to be the 51st state, well, every single year Canada has voted a better place to live than the United States, amongst a ton of other countries are. So, and it's because of things like that. You don't go around just blowing off another country for no reason. It's ridiculous. But anyway, as far as Trump's stuff he says goes, he says a lot of stupid things, but he says a lot of things that I agree with. He says, Canada should be putting more into their military. We should be tightening up our border, even though, like I say, he says a lot of things that aren't true just to hear himself talk, I think, sometimes. As far as the drugs going into the United States, most of it comes through Mexico. And if you want to get into it, look this up. I'm not a president, so you have to look it up, I guess. Just blindly believe. More drugs go into Canada from the United States than from Canada into the United States. Fact. Another fact is we don't have the right to bear arms up here. We don't want the right to bear arms up here. We don't love guns. Guns kill. You say no, people kill. Okay, well, people kill. Then you shouldn't have the guns if people can't handle them right. Look at all the school shootings, all the people dying. It's ridiculous. Can't stand that. 40,000 illegal guns get into the United States, or into Canada from the United States. So don't go saying, all this tighten your border because of the drugs. More drugs come up than go down, and all the guns come up than go down. So don't tell me you're such a safe, wonderful country if that's the way you think. If you don't think that, then, we can talk. It's just, don't claim things as a president of a country that aren't true. It's just not right. And then say that we want to be the 51st state. It's the last thing Canada wants, is to be any part of a state. We're our own country, and we're a proud country. And that's the way we should be. And most of the people in the United States, I can't see a whole country being idiot enough to think that. What Donald Trump thinks, I just can't. I love the States. I live in a border town. I'm over there almost every single week. And they come over here. We have hands across the border celebration about how much we love each other and look out for each other. But yes, Canada ought to be putting more money into its border. We ought to be putting more into our military. Feeding our homeless. That's where it counts, right there. Homeless people don't want to be homeless. Yes, there are a certain amount of people that decide, hey, they don't want to be in a shelter. But That's them. So I just hope Canada and the United States can get over this little ridiculous trade war, for Pete's sakes. It's ridiculous. Oh. Fire trucks and stuff. Must have been a false alarm, because we saw one going by there. If you rewind a little bit, you'll see fire truck going back. And I don't see any signs of a fire, so it's getting a little busy here in town today. Got the little kids going across. Little kids holding their hands up too. That's great. But anyway, you see that right straight ahead, those buildings over there, that white church in the distance, straight ahead? That is the United States. And they're my friends. So anyway, anyone could have won that hockey tournament, but that's why the Canadian fans were booing the national anthem of the United States, which is ridiculous, because that's no way to spread your distaste of a blowhard, dick-swinging president. But at the same time, Canada can't depend on the United States to look after them if they get into a squabble or some sort with another country. It's not the United States' job to look after Canada and defend us. We're supposed to defend ourselves, and you can't do that without having a strong border and a strong military. You got to keep in mind, though, we've only got 40 million in the entire country here. So you got to look at it as a per capita thing. There's only so many people you can put into your military. You know, by the time you take out all the people that are too young and the people that are too old and stuff, it's one of the, there's a border right there on the left. One of our 3 borders. It's just one of those things you have to keep in mind. We're supposed to be friends, and let's keep it that way. But anyway, hockey's fun. That's my point. So today at the gym, I think I only did 6 stations, but I did more reps at each station. I did arms, shoulders today. So I did a couple of tries, a couple bicep, and some shoulder. I did lateral raises, seated raises. I did bench press. I did dip machine. I did what do you call, hanging tricep. I did pec deck, and I did hanging pecs. So I guess I did upper chest, as well as shoulders and a little bit of arm. You gotta get yourself moving. If you want to live to a nice ripe old age, you gotta start moving to stay moving. I hate it. You say, well, I hate exercising, Jim. So do I. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. But I know if I don't do it, there's going to be trouble. There's going to be big trouble. My body's going to fall apart. I'm already 55. So my body's going to fall apart if I stop, and I can't allow for that to happen. I want to be here for grandkids and all my friends and family. I just do. I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to go home, get something quick to eat. I'm going to clean the interior of my truck here. I already vacuumed it, so I'm gonna, you know, wipe it down and clean the glass. This isn't fun. It's not fun to do that. I might take Arnie for a walk if, you know, the sidewalks aren't too awful bad. I don't think so. I might take him for a little scamper around the block. He enjoys that. So thanks very much, everybody. We're coming into the big green farmhouse. It's not on a farm anymore. And I have a big garage full of octogenarian stuff from my parents. The garage right there on the left, half of it's filled with my parents' crap. So if you want it, come get it. Thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate you coming in for a visit here today. If you like this type of stuff, you can like, subscribe, all that junk like that. I'd certainly appreciate a like, at least, you know. I guess it helps or something. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.